The project really started early 2013, when the top management of Redoute asked us to help them define their distribution strategy in Europe. The context was a complete transformation and redesign of the retailer strategy. The first step was to carry out an audit of the operational performances of their logistics platforms, identify their strengths and weaknesses, and also benchmark best logistics practices of all online retail and e-commerce players, both European and worldwide. The new fulfillment center project was central to La Redoute's transformation project. Service level became a real challenge for the company. We should remember that our original 140,000 square meter warehouse, La Martinoire, took 2 days to prepare orders, from the time the order was made to the time the goods were ready to be dispatched. So, from the beginning of the project, we defined the outlines of a new fulfillment center, which could prepare orders in 2 hours instead of 2 days.
Beyond the service challenge in the transformation project, the other challenge was to change our sales model. From being a catalogue reseller with relatively few items stocked in large quantities to an e-commerce pure player, having a large number of items stocked in small quantities that must come in and go out quickly.
We then worked together on La Redoute's customer promise in terms of delivery services. There are 2 key points to this promise. The first is on the range of items in stock available to customers. There are up to 400,000 items. The second point was speed, with a 24-hour order to delivery time, with a possible cut-off time of 8 at night for consumers.
Avec un cut-off possible jusqu'à 20 heures pour les consommateurs.
The concept we proposed is based on 2 pillars: real-time order production to meet the objectives on speed. Today, it takes 1 to 2 hours maximum to produce an order, and a goods-to-person process that eliminates the many kilometers pickers had to walk before. The transition from the idea to the technical solution was made possible by associating 2 innovative technologies for the first time. The first is an automatic storage system based on autonomous shuttles, and the second is a pocket sorter. The phases of detailed design and dynamic simulations of the solution after the tender allowed us to choose the best technologies and the best technical solutions to carry out this logistics process, on the equipment side, but also the IT side. This is key to the success of such a project and is an element which is often underestimated. Metis Consulting allowed us to have the right vision of what is happening in the marketplace right now. To have in-depth knowledge and a benchmark of what exists is very appreciable. Then, both by their technical nature and their highly pragmatic approach to the solutions to be set up, they helped enlighten our choice in the best possible way. A team of 3 PMO and IT business support consultants formed the core of the Pearl project, working alongside La Redoute's IT and logistics teams during the various phases. During the detailed studies, the team allowed a perfect integration of the functional and ergonomic dimensions and operational constraints right from project design. During the automated equipment setup phase, we ensured the anticipation of project risks so that lead times were respected, and also constantly made sure the equipment conformed to the contract specifications. During the integration test phase, we ensured a constant check of the equipment manufacturer tests to ensure the quality of deliverables, that delivery times were respected, and that system performance was reached. After operation startup and during the ramp-up phase, we helped fine-tune some operations and helped develop monitoring and driving tools.
des outils de suivi et de pilotage.
Ce qui a été important dans la collaboration avec Metis.
Metis Consulting were by our sides in every step of the project, from drawing up the distribution strategy, the design of the logistics solution, right up to the commissioning and start-up of the platform, with the meeting of the planned objectives. Metis Consulting not only brought a real logistics expertise, from strategy through design, testing and commissioning, but also a real day-to-day hands-on involvement throughout the whole project.
D'avoir à nos côtés les équipes de Metis.